Anything you're going to do it with 100% and make sure it's right, and it'll be rewarding to you.
Ritchie is quintessential Fibrebond, I would say. I mean, he is eager, he's smart, he's extremely smart. And there's probably no one person here that's got as much experience in different roles as Ritchie.
To me, Ritchie is a guy that has made the most of his opportunities, and he's created his own opportunities by working hard.
Ritchie Reid is one of my favorites when you look back on him, because Ritchie didn't have a college education. He came to Fibrebond and started out on the floor in the electrical department. Had unusual character and unusual work ethic, and he just started like everybody else did. We all started at some point. And then that character and that ambition and the intellect and all the things he possesses and those God-given talents, he brought them to work every day.
My dad and my granddad taught me at a young age, and as growing up, hard work. Being able to go through and to apply all of your hard work, all your efforts to your hard work, and your work will speak for yourself. Being able to apply that through my hard work here at Fibrebond, I've been able to get to the position where I am today.
I started with Ritchie about 13 years ago, and I learned a lot from him because I was working directly with him. But when it come to meeting deadlines and stuff like that, all the guys have much respect for him because he worked his way up through the company and up to a vice president role. And it just gives a lot of people from a production standpoint that they can move up at this company and do, big things.
Ritchie's work ethic is relentless. It's not just about Ritchie. I mean, that's kind of part of the gift. I mean, he will help people here through anything.
I never like tooting my own horn. I mean, I'm a humble person, but there's been times where we as a team have went above and beyond.
He's been on projects where we built schools out in California for General Electric. Went to the William Jefferson Clinton School in Compton, California, and it was a monumental effort to even get that thing done from the West Coast planning down there. But Richard was right in the middle of that with my son Todd.
There was just lots of long days and sacrifice that went into it, and when you go through that with someone, it creates a real strong bond, and that's something that won't ever be broken.
Since 2000, Fibrebond Corporation has been selling concrete classroom buildings to school districts that were growing too fast to keep up with the number of students. It points to this school it built in Compton, California, and this one in Shreveport, Louisiana. But when Katrina hit, Fibrebond realized its concrete classrooms could be just the solution for rebuilding Gulf Coast schools.
I would say one of my fondest memories was right after Hurricane Katrina. We had an opportunity to do prefab classrooms down in New Orleans. And the team that we put together and worked down there, we were able to accomplish and move some mountains. I had a lot of fond memories of us all working together. You see a lot of destruction and turmoil right after the hurricane, and we were able to bring some really good things to that area.
We're very pleased with what we have now because it's something the students can come back to, and they can look over there and see what they had and know we have just as good a facility.
Those kind of things, and you can go through and do really good things for a lot of people. It's been very self-rewarding and a lot of great memories. And the teams that I worked with in the field, some of them have passed on, some of them went to different jobs, but I remember most of them.
Ritchie is, he's my friend, he's my buddy. We've got a long history together. We've done many projects together. He's helped me out in my personal life. In 2013, my wife had a near-fatal car accident, and he was actually the guy that took me to the hospital, and he was my guy that was helping me out at the hospital, and he's actually prayed with me, done many things with me on a personal level that I'll never forget and never trade.
I remember when Brad came here in 1999, I was project manager, and Brad was a wild, March hare. He was one of our designers and was really, really good, worked up through designing. Me and him worked hand in hand on the job I did out in California, the job that we did down in South Louisiana after Katrina. He was one of those guys, and then he had an opportunity to get to project management, and he's one of our strongest PMs now.
He showed me how to be a project manager, who to go to, how to get things done, and can't trade it.
He's been a special projects guy for a long time. And I remember when Graham told me the story about needing Ritchie over there in Fibrebond Power. Ritchie didn't really know where he could do it, don't have any experience with that. Oh, yes, you do, and you're the one guy that can do this thing. And he went in and he learned all the things he could, and Ritchie is one of the real strong people that we've grown up over the years. Been with us more than 30 years, I think. But today, starting this year, he is our new VP of Operations because he's been unlimited.
Mr. Claus is very dear to me. He's one of those guys that's kind of been a dad figure to a lot of us here at Fibrebond. Kind of gets you choked up thinking about it.
He's homegrown, he's really good, and has been blessed by the Almighty just like I have. And when you get to work with Ritchie Reid, with him or for him, he expects a lot and he gets a lot. But he's one of those guys that will go to the wall for you, and he's just a man's man. And I'm proud to know he's part of our team.